Here are 5 reasons why Episode 6 of the live-action One Piece series is incredible. Number 1, Sanji and Zeph's backstory. We get to see how Sanji and Chef Zeph first met, and it's a heartbreaking story where Zeph saves young Sanji's life when they survive a shipwreck. Zeph even cuts off his leg, and his plea to Sanji to fulfill their shared dream of finding the All Blue is so moving. Their backstory is one of the strongest flashback sequences in the first season, and we now understand the subtext in Sanji and Zeph's relationship, which becomes another surrogate father-son dynamic in parallel to Luffy and Shanks and Garp and Kobe. Number 2, Luffy and Zorro. Near the end of the episode, Luffy confesses to a sleeping Zorro that he needs him. Throughout the episode, Luffy's arc involves wrestling with how to be a captain when facing hard decisions. Through Nami confronting him and hearing Sanji and Zeph's backstory, Luffy realizes the consequences of his actions, where he encouraged Zorro to fight against Mihawk, and this led to Zorro's defeat. So it's a huge milestone for Luffy to adjust and to be at Zorro's side, confessing that things are not going well. Luffy shows growing maturity and reveals that he has more sides to him than his sunny optimism. Number 3, Luffy versus Arlong. This fight draws Luffy, Usopp, and Sanji closer together, and it also sets up Arlong as the main antagonist for the rest of the season. Once again, we see Luffy and his powers getting tested against a formidable opponent. And most importantly, Luffy does not win this fight, just as Zoro lost to Mihawk in the previous episode. Having our heroes struggle and not win all the time increases the dramatic tension and grounds us in a reality that makes us want to see what will happen next. Number 4, Nami's betrayal. We discovered that Nami was working with Arlong and his crew to get the Grand Line map from Luffy. At the end of the Luffy-Arlong fight, Nami stops Arlong from killing Luffy, but the damage is done. She has betrayed the Straw Hats and leaves them behind. We previously had seen Nami working with her own agenda, separate from the rest of the Straw Hats, and we were clued into her working with an unseen ally behind the scenes. So it's incredibly heart-wrenching to see Nami separate from Luffy and crew at this point in the season. Number 5, Sanji's goodbye. After an emotional roller coaster of an episode, one of the last scenes is the emotional goodbye that Sanji gives to Zeph as he sails away with Luffy, Usopp, and Zorro on the Going Merry. This is a perfect way to bring closure to the emotional arc created within the episode between Sanji and Zeph, as we learned about their backstory earlier on. Sanji thanks Zeph for putting up with all of his foolishness, and we're reminded that Sanji needed just a little push from Zeph to pursue his dream once again. Thanks for watching this video, and please let me know if you have any suggestions for other movies and series to analyze. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below for any movie and series suggestions.